Hi there, my name's Mark Jordan. I'm Executive Head Chef at the Atlantic Hotel and Ocean Restaurant. Today I'm going to do a dish focusing around sous vide. So what we've actually done, we've broken the pigeon down, we've taken off the crown, we've actually confied the legs down, and by confying, what confit does, it's very similar to the way a sous vide works. It breaks down the fibrous meats and makes them a lot more tender. If you'd actually dry roast that now without confying it, you will find that it'll be very tough. So by confying it slow in oil for about an hour, hour and a half, it really breaks the fibres of the meat down. So first of all, straight into boiling water. Now that is only going to take 2 minutes to cook. Now that it's been in, you can see it's still nice and pink. All it's really been done is actually blanched. So now we're going to give it some colour. As I say, it's just a fact of moving it around, getting a really nice colour on there, because once this is the only point of the cooking that you're going to get the colour, so you won't be able to get it at any other point. Just take that off. Now what you do need to let it rest, because if I slice that straight away, what will happen, the skin will automatically elastic and shrink, and I don't want that to happen. So we'll just let it relax like that. But while I'm doing that, in the same pan, same juices, that confit leg that we confit in the oil, I'm just going to give that a bit of colour like so. Same principle, literally, I'm not adding any butter to it or anything, I'm purely getting the colour onto the meat. So next step is to remove the breasts. So gently remove it. Little chop through the bottom bone. Now it's the trim operation. This is the final process before it goes into the bag. You can add whatever flavour you want, but all I'm going to add is a little bit of salt. In addition to that, a little bit of thyme on each. A couple of bits of garlic into the bag like so. Okay, off we go to the vat pack machine. Now the reason why we suck all of the air out of it, the water really needs to hold it like a snug blanket so that it maximises the tenderness of it all. Now this is set at 62 degrees. Basically what will happen, it won't cook anymore. That is to keep the pigeon at a medium rare stage. So we'll go back to that in 10 minutes time. So now the other part of the dish we're going to do the pearl barley and truffle risotto. Now here is our pearl barley. That's going to go in like so. We don't want to brown it, we don't want to add any caramelisation to it, we're just going to coat it in the butter. That pearl barley is actually resembling the arborio rice that you would normally put into a risotto. Now's the time to add our liquor. In this pan we have a reduction, a pigeon stock. So what we're going to do with that is just use that as our binding agent for the risotto. So we're just going to put a little bit in there like so. Grated Parmesan cheese, our truffle. And to add to that, we're going to use a white truffle oil. So all I'm going to do now is put that back on the stove. I'm going to slowly reduce it so that we get almost like a gluey consistency to it. Then I'm going to drop it with a little bit of cream, and then we're going to go over to start cooking the brochettes. Obviously we need a little bit of oil for our brochette into a hot pan like so. Little bit of salt, not a lot. Give it colour on one side, little bit of colour on the other, bit of butter, and then remove it. Now we've seared the foie gras, all we're going to do, take it out one side, turn it over, and on top of that we're going to just put a little bit of pan de pisse. Now, time to open our sous vide. And as you can see, it's still nice and firm, but you can feel that it's got that give now where it didn't have before, and that's because the temperature we've been cooking at it's broken down those fibrous muscles which make it tough. So all we need to do, slice it in half, and then we'll start building the dish. And that is our sous vide, squab pigeon, confit the leg, truffle and pearl barley risotto, and hay smoked offal brochette. If you're having a dinner party, that pigeon dish that we've done, although there seem to be quite a lot of elements to it, they can all be done up prior, all in sous vide bags. The searing could be done before, everything, the flavours, the sauces, this, that and the other, and then all you have to do on the dinner party is literally 62 degrees, bum, 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 20 portions of pigeon, all done.